Dear Voodoo and Monkey Food, you've got a serious problem with baseball play. Now, uh, what you can see on the screen, I have not cheated or used any type of hack. I've just naturally gone through the game, just playing, every day on a can or whatever. But uh, on your latest update that added something like 20 new bats. Um, when those locked, they unlocked automatically because I had already reached like 75,000 meters. So as soon as I opened the app, I was holding a new bat. Your new character progression, which I think is probably what actually destroyed the progression system in the game. I was already level 70 and I had strengths and shit already up there. But my first swing of the new bat, I had reached like 130,000 meters, and I was able to push some of my statistics up a little bit. At that time, it was about 50 on strength, like 52 on strength or something, and that was 50. That was like 40, and this was useless. Like you get jack shit for actual offline currency. So that was like level 10. I can't remember, but it only took a few games before the game just started going completely ridiculous. Now I'm going to hit the ball here and show you. I mean, that was not that great, but and this is what the game has looked like ever since the latest update. Not to this extent, but the graphics have been pretty glitchy. Um, as you can see in the upper at the top there, I'm not progressing because I've progressed to the point where it now just shows I've gone negative meters. Um, and before that happened, uh, the game prior to this, I had reached 130 million meters, which is like 3 times the circumference of the Earth. That took about half an hour, I think, for the ball to actually land and for me to get that score. I'd earned about $70 billion, and I was able to push all my stats up really, really high. I decided to go for one last attempt because unless you hit it perfect at this level, it's going to go out of bounds, and you would have wasted a half an hour waiting for that ball to fall out, and you won't get any money. But I hit it pretty much dead center. I waited 2 hours for the ball to fall. It hit the ground. The graphics were just glitching ridiculous amounts, um, and it said I had reached negative 179 million meters, which is psychotic. Um, I had, with the ad doubling, I had earned $245 billion, and I was able to push pretty much all of my statistics up to 100, which you can now see everything above 100 has $13.8 billion to unlock. Even after doing all of that, I was still able to get, I had, you can see $64 billion left over. But since it took 2 hours for my ball to land, there's no point. There's absolutely no point in continuing to play at all. I'd have to reset my progression, which that sucks. I really don't want to sit through an ad every single time, which is what you have to do anyways. So using the ad doubler, it just makes sense because you just have to sit through an ad for a couple more seconds. You're never going to get away from an ad. That's shitty. I mean, you're already displaying ads underneath. You're just doubling up. But I mean, an ad every third game maybe, but every single game you're getting an ad shoved in your face. That sucks. But now it's just broken. So people have already reached a high level. Like everything's glitchy. It just doesn't work. Again, I didn't cheat, didn't hack, didn't do any of that stuff. I just played the game. So if you could fix that, that'd be great. I'd like that because this is a fun little distraction. It's a simple tap and wait, So, all right, that was it. This is Kitty. Kitty, kitty.